Hello everybody, it's Fat Man from the Holler. And as always, if you like my videos, hit like and subscribe and ring that bell for future upcoming content. This video is going to be about the Lee Safety Powder Scale. I've had this for a while and I have not made a video on it, which I've been wanting to, but due to a couple injuries, I've turned some muscles and ligaments in my left arm. I've been a little slow, so my apologies on that. So I'm going to open this up. This is a different way than some people may use for reloading, but it's just an old school triple beam. And I like this method personally because it gives you a different accuracy, and it just depends because everybody can have. I mean, there's a lot of new technology out there, etc. But this guy's pretty easy to set up. Cause see, all you do, you slide this right here, and then you can put your pan right here for getting the increments of weighing it. And that's the triple beam, as you can see, and it works pretty well. Here's the instructions of it. It says the magnets within the housing, the dampener blade, the beam, the 10 grain scale, the ball poise, the razor housing, the zero adjusting poise, and then the .1 grain scale, the grain poise, the grain window, the poise lock, the beam pointer, the zero indicator. And it's pretty self-explanatory on all that. And it tells you how to set everything up, and it says place the scale on a flat surface, set both poise to zero, and lock the grain poise by pushing the poise lock in, and be sure .1 1/10 of a grain is zero. Place the beam onto the base and hang the pan from the beam to be sure the beam swings freely. Turn the zero adjusting poise to the line, the beam pointer to the zero indicator on the base, and should always be done before use or if the scale has been moved or bumped. And then it gives you all your instructions right here for using it, and it gives you increments down here, and it says conversion factors for grams, metric, and grains. It's all right here in the corner, and it gives you all the information about how it initially works, which is great. And it gives you the diagrams of how to completely set it up. And here's the invoice of how much I paid for it, which was $42, as you can see. And what this is about is for reloading your grains and etc. But I also am going to add something else in. It's a different factor of all this. And this is a Franklin Arsenal digital scale, because some people might want to be using the digital scale for a little bit better precision. All you have to do is you open it and you place it like so, and then you have a pan that goes with it. When you buy it, it comes with a counterweight for that and the batteries, which I haven't put in it, but I can very simply by closing this, and then you just pop the back of it open. When you pop the back of it open, you can initially get a little bit, you can be exact, because when you're reloading, you really want to be dead on. You just really want to be dead on. Accuracy is everything when you're using your powders, etc. So I'm going to get this popped in. It's been a little bit of a nuisance on that. Okay. So you can place it on your surface and open it. And what you want to make sure it's on zero, you want to zero it out, just so you can get right where you're at. And you can also, on the Franklin Arsenal, you can change your units from ounces to GN, the CT, and it gives you your counts in like grams and grains, which is a little bit different. The instruction manual for this one's a little bit smaller, but it talks about the tar weighting, etc., and zeroing it out, and the reset scale for calibration and everything. So it's not too difficult, but I like to be very precise about everything. And the counterweight, as you see, which is a little hard to see, but it's in 50 G, which should be 50 grams or 50 grams. I'm not for sure because I haven't messed with this a whole lot because I've had it for a while. But it says, as you open it up, it says the use manual, place the scale on horizontal, flat surface, press on and off, etc. So this is two different methods for doing powders. I mean, some people may be using like if you're doing shot shells, you might probably most likely be using a Mac Junior 500 or maybe a better one. Or if you're doing metallics, which is rifle or pistol, you'll initially probably be using some kind of press or even a turret that has multiple things, and you already have your precision powder increments marked. But just so you can be 100%, you can always weigh your empty casing after this. But you have to prime it first, and then when you weigh it, you'll know exactly how much it weighs. And then when you add your powder, you can measure your powder independently and do it this way, which takes a little longer. But me, I'm not probably going to be reloading like a lot of ammo about speed. It's more about precision and getting proper increments about how many grains it is. Because like it's roughly around, I mean, my mind's a little bit rough because I've had amnesia and some health issues that I talked about in other videos, but usually 15 grains will represent 1 gram. And that's not the exact increment, but it's pretty close because I always remember the 15, and it's like 15.0143 or something of such. But this is just a video based upon using different methods for doing powders manually versus using the presses and the turrets and your charge powder where it's already, you can just, because on a charge powder, when you have it mounted, you can set it to your particular powder you want. This is just a different method that I like to use. So I figure I'm going to wrap this up and get this out of the way because it's been a while since I posted a video. This video is just pretty simple. And I'll provide the links to where if you want to see where to actually acquire the triple beam or the Franklin Arsenal. I bought them off Amazon because Amazon's pretty fairly decent about all the prices. I mean, some of the places like Lee, Precision, and different RCBS and different companies have different deals, and like on the holidays, you may be able to acquire stuff for a better price, give or take. But anyway, I just want to get back out there and get some video content up for all the people in the reloading community. Thank you for the new and old subscribers and future subscribers and viewers. Thank you, and that is all.